everybody, it's Brittany, and I'm sure you could tell by this packaging what today's video is going to be about. Hopefully my camera doesn't die. I only have 30 minutes. Probably gonna. I have glasses on. Why do I always forget to take these off? I don't know. Probably because, you know, I enjoy that whole seeing aspect of life. Anyways, so I'll be unboxing the Too Faced Stuff-a-majigs that I bought. So I'll actually be unboxing and kind of swatching these. I already unboxed them. By the way, I am not Two-Faced. I'm not. I tell the truth. To your face. So I guess I am Two-Faced because I will tell you honesty to your face. I'm just going to say this. Sorry. I already opened this box. I've already opened like the actual pallets and whatnot. I just wanted to make sure that none of them were broken. So that's, and my daughter decided to steal the glue. So I told you I was going to get glue in a previous video. And this one was like an offer that I could get for free. Oh, there it is. So I got the little tiny deluxe sample of glitter glue, so we will be trying that eventually. The things that I picked up from this collection were actually just 3 items. I was going to pick up some of the like blushes and stuff. I only picked up 3 items. I was going to pick up some of their blushers and possibly the bronzer, but then I decided not to because first of all, I don't need the bronzer. And not only that, but I really don't need the blush. And while it would be nice to like swatch them for this channel, I'm not in the business of going and buying a whole bunch of stuff and then letting it sit around more than I already did. Because I ordered early, I was able to snag the Tutti Frutti bag, which is actually really cute. You open it up. Go away. And it's clear. So, oh, it's staticky. I can feel it on my face. Anyways, so this is really cute. It's actually quite large. I like this. I will be keeping this and using this in the future. I am not going to throw this because it is all of these cute little confetti worm things. I lied. Didn't get everywhere. I also got this tiny little hangover coconut water face primer thing. The first item that I'm going to open is the Tutti Frutti It's Bananas Brightening Setting Powder. I was reading on the site when I ordered this that this is good for those who have golden undertones. I don't. I have pink. But what I do have is a love for bananas. Oh, look inside. It's got a little it's got a little banana man, or banana girl. Well, actually, it's got a little banana in a hula skirt. And the front is really cute. It smells like bananas, but it smells like banana pudding, which is what I'm assuming it's supposed to be because it says it's banana cream. But it's so faint. It almost smells like, actually it smells like banana runts. So, and I could tell that this is made for more yellow toned skin, which is fine for me. It's going to be a setting powder, and I don't feel like this is going to be too skin altering because it is light. So, I mean, yeah, like, I'm not exactly sure what is being expected of this. I'm not really... I don't see anything brightening. Is there any, like... I don't know. Let's see if we could get it to blur something, though. Alright, so this is what my hand looks like. Well, actually, this is what... Is there something on my wrist or not? So this is what my wrist looks like. Let's see if we could get it to blur anything. I don't think it's blurring too much, but I do see a little bit of luminescence when I put it on there. It's not like, you know how some brightening powders, like the Hourglass ambient lighting powders and stuff, how they have that It's almost like they have micro glitters in it, and that's what kind of makes it, or it has this like glittery kind of effect to it. This one is more of like just a slight sheen. I like this. I love the smell. I love the packaging, as opposed to like the peach palette where it has those peaches that kind of open that I loved. This one has the little embossed Too Faced right here, or TF right there, and then it has this little lip here that you push to open, and I just like it. I don't know how secure this would be in a purse, so I mean, it seems like it's slightly magnetic, but even at that, like, I don't know about you, but I have like a psychotic purse that has a ton of stuff in it, so this wouldn't be very good for my purse. I wonder if can I fit a poof in here? No. So it doesn't come with a powder puff. You cannot fit. I have just a Hello Kitty velour kind of puff thing that I have, and it won't shut. So this is one that you'd have to carry a separate brush or a puff with. It won't fit inside. So a thing. Next item that I'm going to open is the Tutti Frutti Sparkling Pineapple. And I think I'm actually going to do the instructions on these too, because I have the instructions for both of these and I like doing the instructional videos. So again, this has that Too Faced on the side right here that indicates where you lift. And inside we have a cool little pineapple. I can smell the pineapple already. It doesn't even smell like pineapple. It smells more like, it smells like, have any of you guys had a Hawaiian Blizzard from Dairy Queen? It smells like that. Or it's got like a slight bit of coconut in it. I like it. Anyways, so this is what the inside of the palette looks like. And I like it. This is beautiful. I'm going to swatch it real quick. I will say that when I opened it, this gold shade, for some reason was slightly damaged. I had to repress, like, was it too bad? I just had to like pretty much put my finger on it, press it down. So, because it was like sticking up weird. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to actually swatch this really quick. I'm going to say right now, these are firm but soft at the same time. So here's the first three shades. So we have Pineapple Cooler, Tutti Cutie, Island Queen. Those are the first three. So far, not very impressed with this. Ooh, but this last shade, I am. Alright, so we have Sparkling Pineapple, which is very much a glitter. It's very chunky. I'm going to say that right now. Passports and Pineapple. Okay. Coconut Sugar. I think I did these backwards. Maybe. And Yum Yum, maybe? Okay. I did have them backwards, so it starts with Yum Yum, Coconut Sugar, Passports and Pineapples, Sparkling Pineapple, Island Queen, Tutti Cutie, and Pineapple Cooler. And they look like this. And I'm going to say right now, I am very disappointed. Like, I just am. I don't really know. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but I feel like with the way that makeup is nowadays, how you have companies coming out with such great product, that this is unacceptable. Like, I could get better quality from ColourPop, and that's nothing bad against ColourPop. That's just saying that, like, ColourPop can sell inexpensive palettes for, this was $30 plus, 35, 30 something dollars, and you could get a ColourPop palette for like 15, 20, under 20 bucks. And this is not good quality. I've had better quality from the palettes that I've gotten from Hot Topic than this. And this is very upsetting because this, I was looking forward to this. Like, I was so excited for this. And I was looking online when I was trying to figure out, well, which way the shades names were, because that just still confuses me. Like, I feel like the shade name should be under it. You know, I mean, I get that, like, if you're looking at it this way, you're reading it this way. So if you're looking at it this way, you're reading it this way. But I just feel like the shade name should be under the actual shade. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, I don't know, but that's how I feel it should be. So I get confused sometimes. And some palettes do it that way, and some palettes don't. And it's, I don't know. You have to kind of figure it out as you go. But I also want to note that this shade here, which would be Pineapple Cooler, can you see the dent that's in it? Like, I did not put a lot of pressure on it, at least no more pressure than I put on other ones, and it got dented somehow, and the rest of them are fine. It's just this shade, and I don't understand why or how. You can see, like, it's, do you see that? How it's just like this perfect little dent, and I did use my pinky, but even at that, look, you could see in the dent, like, I don't know if I can get the angle right. Can you see within this dent right here that it actually has the pan consistency of, like, when it's new? You know what I mean? Like the texture that you get on a new palette, like you know what I mean? When they press it, the pressing, essentially the pressing pattern. There you go. And it's inside that dent, because you can see out here and in here that it's inside that dent, which means that when I put my finger in it, before I was even able to fully swatch it, it had already dented itself. And that is so strange. I think there was another palette that did it. What was it? Was it the Natasha Denona one? No. Huda Beauty. I think Huda Beauty, it was Huda Beauty, the new the rose gold one, I think it was. I don't know, but it's weird. I've never had that happen on a palette before, and I'm not rough with them at all. Everybody say hello to Amelia. She brought me a washcloth because I am super forgetful. Bye. This is the one I was most excited about because of the fact that I love pineapples, I guess. Moving on, I'm going to be going now into the Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. Again, cute packaging. Has the, ooh, that raspberry smell though is strong, and I am not mad about it. It smells very good. Right, so we have the Too Faced and then the opening. And as you can see, oh, I keep doing it on the wrong side because backwardsness. So right here is the little raspberry. She is so cute with a bow in her hair. I just love her. All right, so again, smells like raspberries. Smells like a raspberry would taste. Literally just smells like raspberries. This one smells more like a coconutty pineapple, and the banana smells like banana powder. But this one smells like a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher taste. Now I want Jolly Ranchers. Anyways, I'm gonna go into swatching this. So we have Dazzle, Pink Suede, and Razzle. Those are the first three shades. Buried Treasure, Boys in Berry, Bad to the Berry, and then That's My Jam. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna re-swatch That's My Jam, and I might even go in, it's the last shadow again. So this is what these look like. Again, we have Dazzle, Pink Suede, Razzle, Buried Treasure, Boysenberry, Bad to the Berry, and then That's My Jam. So I don't know if you could see, but do you see that last shade? Oh. It is so chunky and so, I don't know what it is. And I think see? what I mean? Like, I am not rough with these. I do not understand. This one kind of started to dent, so that's why I was like, ooh. On this one, it's not as bad, but then you have this one where it's like straight up, there's a dent in it. Look. If you look, you can see, like, there's a dent in it. I don't know what it is. I'm going to re-swatch these using my index, or using other fingers. Alright, this shadow feels weird too. I could feel the second that I put my finger into it that it was different. Yeah, these are very, like, I don't even know how to explain what these are supposed to be. Because this one is more of like a cream shadow, kind of like, almost like a Super Shock shadow, but not as soft. So it is pretty. This one is the one from the pineapple palette. But you can look like it skips around. And yes, I do have a tendon there because, you know, it's my hand. But at the same time, it's, you see what I mean? Like, it's patchy, it skips around, and I feel like if you have any inconsistencies on your fingers, it's just gonna, I don't know, or on your eye or anything, or on your brush. It's, I don't know what this shadow is. But I will say that this one is beautiful. This one is the shade Razzle, and I love this shade. Now, out of the two palettes, I would have to say that the raspberry one has better quality. I feel, though, that this shade, which is the Bad to the Berry shade, is very similar to the peach shade that's in both the peach, or in the peach palette, and then in the other white peach palette, where it's that purpley black with glitter in it. So I feel like this is kind of one of those repeat shades. I really don't see, and you can see, like, can you see, like, how it's very greasy. That is so weird. I don't know. Really quick, I'm starting to wash this off. Can you see, like, it's so weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like that shade is sticky. It doesn't, I don't know. I've never come across a shadow that does that. It's very sticky, and I mean, I know it's weird because it's called That's My Jam. I mean, look, does this say? It doesn't say that there's anything, like, special about that shade. All I know is that it is a sticky, it's a very sticky consistency, and it pulls. So it would not be a shadow that you could use and, like, put here with your finger. You would have to use the glitter glue and pat it in very delicately. I have no idea. Like I said, it's so confusing to me. I don't know. Anyways, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to brush swatch some from both. I'm going to take a shimmer. I'm going to brush swatch 3 of them because I'm going to take a matte, a shimmer, and then the weird one. I'm going to take my Anastasia brush just so it's one of those recognizable brushes. I'm going to take the packing side of it, and I'm just going to go in. So I'll start off with this one, and I'm going to go into, because I want it to actually show up, I think I'm going to go into Passports and Pineapples, which is this shade here. And I'm going to also do this one here, or no, actually I'm going to do this green one, which is Tutti Cutie, no, Island Queen. So I'm going to swatch this one, which is Passports and Pineapples, this one, which is Island Queen, because it did not show up at all, and then Pineapple Cooler. Alright, so that is the first one, which was the Passports and Pineapples, sorry. Having issues remembering. So this right here is Passports and Pineapples. Sorry, these stained. Not surprising though. Alright, so I'm going to say right now that this is not as opaque but it's a brush swatch. It never is. Brush swatches are never as vibrant as finger swatches. All right, so I'm going to just wipe this off, go in to Island Queen, which is supposed to be a brown that color shifts to green. Okay, that's the first swatch. Now let's see about swatch number 2. All right, so it doesn't appear to be building. Let's try a third time. All right. I feel like we're starting to build a little bit. So I'm gonna say with this one that while it does build, it is something that is very much a slow build. Actually, let me go back into the pineapples and coconuts, I think it was called, and see about building it. All right, so that one builds too. It builds a lot better than the shimmer does. The shimmers are supposed to be used more with your finger. The only thing that I'm seeing is an issue is that, is that my finger swatch isn't really that great. So this would be something that you would probably have to use with a glitter glue. All right, moving on. I'm gonna do that last one, which was Pineapple Cooler. Can you, maybe you can see when I swatch it. Here, I'll put it here. How it almost, it moves around in a weird way. So, and it's not getting on my brush. See, and now it's getting chunky again. Do you see, you can see the chunks coming up? I have no idea. All right, so all right, that is the best I could get out of this swatch. I do feel like, now that I put my brush in it, that this is more of a cream. It is just like the Super Shock shadows from ColourPop, except these aren't as soft. Whereas with the ColourPop ones, you get one swipe and you can apply an amazing payoff. This one, for some reason, this shade here from the pineapple one works best, but the one from this one just doesn't. I mean, I'm going to swatch them again and see if possibly this one isn't what I think it is. Maybe it's, I don't know. We'll try it again with a brush and see how we go. So in here, I'm going to swatch this shade here, which is Boysenberry, and then I'm going to swatch this shade here, which is Razzle, and then obviously the last shade here, which is Dazzle. So I'm going to just start with the matte one, which was Boysenberry. So that's one. It's a little bit patchy, I'm going to say that. But it's not too bad. Now let's see if it builds. It appears as though it builds. Again, I feel like these are building really slow, which depending on how comfortable you are with doing your eyeshadow, that can be a good thing, because then you're not, having to worry about going in and having such intense pigmentation that now you're screwed. Or if you're more comfortable with makeup like I am, or you like intense color payoff, these ones would be very frustrating, and I would probably give up because it would hurt my eyes. I'd be blending so much that I would end up with the pain that I get when I blend in too long. All right. See, this one's kind of doing it too. Can you see where, here, let's see if I can. I'm not being rough either. But can you see where it's like moving like the entire product itself? It's not just moving the shadows, it's like disrupting the entire pan of shadow. Like like a cream would. So okay. So that is what that looks like. And again, I had to work with it. Let me try putting my finger in it. See, yeah, that one is a lot better payoff with your finger, obviously. But I don't, this one's kind of a hybrid. I feel like it's a shimmer. But can you, it's like that Love You So Mochi one. Can you see my fingerprint in it? Like, where it just, here. I'll put another one up here. Can you see? Wait. Well, you probably can't see there. But can you see where I've been like fingerprinting it? Up here and down here? Where? There. So, yeah. It's so soft and I don't understand why. Alright. And then I'm going to go into That's My Jam. I'm actually going to try and fill in this hole a little. Because what else am I going to do with my life? Alright, so again, I can move the whole entire product around. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, so, and I'm going to go in with my finger. So, you get better payoff with your finger. But again, the consistency is weird. And you can see like there's that dent in there again. There's a dent in both of them. Can you see now? Well, I think I pretty much caused the dent from, well, the outside, the round part. But can you see here? But can you see the middle, how it's got right here where it's got that crease in it? That one is not me. I didn't put the crease in it. I put the round, like, stuck my finger in. But the crease was already there. Can you see right here the dent that you get in this one as well? I don't understand. I don't. Alright, so with that being said, because these feel like these are kind of almost, here baby girl, these are almost like the Super Shock shadows, just not as nice, to be honest. I'm going to go into the one next to it, which was Bad to the Berry. And that one is very much like, well, actually that's like a matte with glitter. So it is showing up black. It's actually not bad though for a brush swatch. And I do need a shimmer though. Are you shimmer? Or are you another weird one? Alright, so this one is a shimmer and this one is Buried Treasure. And there. So yeah, you can see that this one is more of a true shimmer. You see, it's like smearing again. It's so weird. And I know like the difference between when a shadow is just, you know, when you're wiping it off and it smears and when it's like sticky smear. Like I said, it's like jam. It's like when you're making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and you end up, or you're cleaning the counter and kids have made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and you put your like arms on it and then you're walking around and you know you don't realize it and next thing you know you have like a whole bunch of like fluff on you and you're like, oh, and it's sticky and it's hard to get off. That's what it feels like to rub off. It's like almost like it smears in a sticky way. It's so strange. I don't understand what they're going for. I'm so sad to say this, but I don't like these palettes. I'm actually really disappointed in these palettes. I don't know what to say. I was so excited for these because they were so beautiful and they were different smells and I was thinking, yay, smells that I really like. And to me, I feel like it's been such a huge letdown. I don't understand what it is that they were going for. Now, I haven't watched other reviews, and minus actually just the like stock photos and looking on the website, I didn't really read too much into what these were. I assumed that these were just regular palettes, you know, like everything else. I didn't hear anything about it being new sticky formula, or Too Faced is releasing shadows that are similar to Super Shock shadows, or these are new consistencies from Too Faced, or anything like that. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. If this is how it's supposed to be, if maybe I got a bad batch, maybe it's just hasn't been put out there. I don't know, but I'm really upset. I love the banana powder. I mean, it's just powder though. I mean, the Candy Johnson put out a banana powder too that was color correcting banana powder. So this one, is it really new? I just wanted this one because I liked the fact that it had like little bananas in it. I could have bought the Candy Johnson one. I chose to buy this one. So, but I'm not disappointed about it. It's just a setting powder though. I don't really think you can go wrong with setting powder. But these palettes, I don't know. I feel like the mattes are patchy. I feel like their color payoff is minimal. I feel like the shadows that I don't quite understand are confusing to me. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I don't get the sticky, that's my jam one at all. I don't like the palettes. And I don't know what else to say about them. They smell amazing. But in my opinion, I can't keep a palette because it smells amazing. That's no real reason to keep a palette. I don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and use these. I will do a first impression. I will try to use these on my eyes. See if maybe I can find something redeemable about it. Maybe I'll look online and watch some other people's reviews on them and see if they're having the same issues that I'm having, and if it's just me. But if I can't figure out how to get these to work, I don't find an explanation for what the is going on, then I'm probably going to have to return them. And that's really sad because these are beautiful. I feel like this right here is a good enough lineup to be able to create an entire eye look out of. You've got this matte shade here. You've got a nice pinky mauve, like a cool tone of pinky brown transition shade that's perfect for any of these shades that you wanted to use afterwards because of the pink undertone that it comes with. And then you have these light shade, this light shade here that you could pop on the front of your eye, or these shades here if you wanted to go darker and put this in your transit. I mean, there's a lot of things that I feel like you could do with this palette and I feel like this is a very versatile palette as far as being able to go from day to night. And if you like purples, this would be great for you. And then with this palette, I feel like we have kind of the same situation, except this is more along a yellow neutral. It's kind of like a neutral warm. We have some that are pulling more warm and some that are pulling more neutral. And I feel like if these shadows were to have performed the way that they're supposed to, these would be perfect. Even this one would have been a great highlighter. And this one as well, at least for my lighter complexion. Darker complexion, probably not. But you have these shades here that you could create a good eye look with. I feel like you have these two to start your look, and then you have these light shimmers, these darker shades for the outer V. This one if you wanted to do a halo eye, on and on and on and on. So I do feel like these palettes individually are very versatile, especially considering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These only have 7 pans in them. So for me to be able to look at this and be like, yeah, I could get, well, maybe, I don't know if I could do a day to night look maybe with this one. Not as well, at least not the way that I like to do my eyes. But to be able to look at a palette and be able to say, okay, I can get at least 2 eye looks out of this, at least. and there's only 7 pans. That means that they really did put some thought into this palette, and the layout is good. The color selection is good. They put enough in there for you to be able to come up with 2 eye looks. Maybe they would still be similar, but you got 7 pans. What are you gonna do? But if I cannot figure out what is wrong or how to use these, to me, they're not worth it, because I don't get what this palette is supposed to be doing. This one is more usable, I would have to say, than the other one. But the problem is that these, out of this palette, I feel like the only shades, like this one's really chunky, like just, it's straight up glitter, and it's rough glitter. It's not like it's rough glitter. It's rough. And I feel like this shade just doesn't perform right. This one's really rough. This one is the confusing one. And then you're left with just 1, 2, 3, 4 shadows that you can use. That's what I mean. Like, I might have to return them. I don't want to. I wanted to keep them, but I cannot justify what I've spent on these keeping them because they smell good. I'm not going to come in my makeup room and sniff my palettes before I do my makeup. And they don't smell strong enough for me to leave them open to be able to have my room smell like it forever. So to me, these just, I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'm just going to have to try and use them and see how it goes. So anyways, that's how final conclusion. That's how I feel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back for more. I love you all, you beautiful unicorns. Mwah. Oh, wait. Bye. No. I hate giving negative reviews. I hate that it isn't. Did I forget? I don't have the clicky thing.